Welcome to the Streamer Talk podcast. All opinions are and views shared on the podcast, either by hosts or callers, are theirs and theirs alone, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Streamer Talk podcast. We are a call-in talk radio shows for streamers by streamers, discussing news, events, and more around the world of content creation, whatever platform it may be on. Phone calls are always welcome via the Discord link in the panels below during our live shows at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time every Friday night. Thank you, and please enjoy the Streamer Talk podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Streamer Talk Podcast, a podcast live on Twitch by streamers for streamers about streaming, and now live from the screening room in the palatial studio. This is the Streamer Talk Podcast. Hello, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it is for you. Let's say, how the frick are you all doing, guys?
How's it going? Happy Friday! Welcome into one of the best podcasts on Twitch, in my opinion. But we're a little biased. It is a Streamer Talk podcast.
A little biased. I think it's a lot more than a little.
You kind of stroking your own ego there, Nick.
Anyway, we've got a great show lined up for you. We'll be taking calls as well throughout the program. It's going to be a Friday bullshit session. And by the way, we are eventually going to address the elephant in the room from Tuesday. We'll get there when it's time. We're waiting for a shoe to drop on that. That's supposed to be dropping at some point.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
When and if.
Yeah, when and if. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. We're going to be honest with you guys, and we're going to explain kind of what happened. I guess that's the best way to do this. Travis, I guess I'll let you kind of explain what happened, I guess is the best way to do it. I mean, I don't know where we go from here, but...
Well, thank you, Nick. So, if you guys saw Tuesday night, you heard a fucking bomb just dropping on the show. If you heard that, you would know that we were flipping the fuck out.
Yeah,
when that happened, we didn't know what to do. We had no idea. We had no clue what was going on. We didn't know what to do. Had no idea. Go ahead, Nick.
And to be fair, she had told us this like just very, very basic, not even anything more than this happened on the Friday before, half hour before we went live on Friday.
Yeah, it was like 7:30 my time, or 8 or something like that when we were told what happened. And since the cat's out of the bag, I'll just say it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well, yeah, if you couldn't tell, that's kind of one of our big mottos, is just fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah.
I had to throw it in there because it's a great meme. Anyway,
I mean, that's what we always do. Wow.
So if you guys heard about it at all, supposedly, allegedly,
We have to live in a world.
Allegedly being the key word here.
allegedly being definitely, one of the people that are part of the podcast, supposedly was getting groomed by Susie and Cijo. Now, we were very skeptical about this. We don't know what happened. We don't know ins and outs of anything. We have no idea. We don't know. We've been demanding evidence for the last, I want to say, 3 days. 3 or 4 days. We've been demanding evidence.
And I will be transparent with you guys as of right now. We have not seen a single thing, but we did talk with Huntress earlier in the day, and she said that she will be on some point during this. We don't know when. She's
Or
probably just gonna.
Or F. Correct.
Yeah. I'll tell you guys this. I'm expecting her to just drop in out of nowhere and start screen sharing, and then we have to scramble to get that on the air because
Nick.
she didn't give
Because we have no idea what's
let me just
happening.
get that on standby for you.
Thank you.
But like, I'm not
Because-
gonna change anything about the overlay other than boom, my
Because-
Discord screen's going up.
Thank you.
But let's just say this. Tuesday was very out of nowhere, very out of left field. We didn't know what was going on.
And
So
way
then-
the fuck out of left center field. What is that?
Yeah,
So-
and I will tell you, I'll say this: when she dropped that, I couldn't believe she was actually dropping that. We had no clue she was gonna drop it.
No.
Then
We had no idea. And I'm just like, I'm dumbfounded at this point. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And everyone's like, tell Tipster. I'm like, God, shut up already. Hold on. Let me
And
figure this out real quick.
And here's the thing: we haven't had a story that big ever drop on this, so we're new to this stuff. We don't necessarily know what to do in that situation, but we did, on advice of some people, deal with it the way we have to deal with it. And
Yeah. Because all night Tuesday night, going into early Wednesday morning, Nick and I were in cars like all night basically. Like we were talking to this person, talking to that person, talking to Huntress, talking to this person. I'm just like, Jesus Christ. That's the rest of Tuesday night. After the show went off the air, it didn't end there. I'm telling you that. We had to get Huntress to tell us what the fuck was going on, and we were not told anything except for, I don't have my computer right now. I'm somewhere where I really don't want to be. I don't want to be here, but I need my computer. So then,
hold
what?
on, Travis, we can actually mention where she was because we did mention it on the start of Tuesday.
Okay, well, I didn't know. Go ahead.
The hospital. Apparently, mom was in the hospital, and if she's still in the hospital, we do send our condolences, our thoughts, and everything for that.
She said she died though, didn't she?
Yeah. Though that we'll get to that.
We'll get to that in just a second. So me and Nick and Huntress were in a call for about an hour, and we were trying to get her to figure out that what she did was not the right thing to do. If she was gonna do it, she should have told us beforehand, gave us every speck of evidence she possibly could find, and then told us that she was gonna drop it, and then drop it, so we could have more time to plan it. Because how I wanted it, and I'll tell you guys how I was wanting it. I wanted everybody in here. Anyone you can possibly think of that ever talked about this, I wanted them all in here to get this information. But that didn't happen. The only person we had was Tipster, and that was it. And he's like, I don't believe this. So he was like, yep, we're gone. We don't believe it either. We don't have a clue. We don't know what's going on in Huntress's head. We don't know. I have no idea. So let's fast forward to later Wednesday. Nothing, not a damn word. We didn't hear anything from her whatsoever. Thursday comes around, and about 4 or 5 o'clock my time, we get it. Nick DMs me in a group, and he's like, "Hey, tell Travis what you told me." And I said, "What the fuck is going on?" So we were told, "Hey, I got all the screenshots," and I'm like, "Sweet, tell me. We want to know. Show us everything." Radio silence, not a damn word. And then Nick said something. She comes back, and then I say, "Okay, so want to give us that evidence?" Radio silent, went off for the rest of the night. This afternoon, so about 12 or 13 hours later, this afternoon, right before the show, probably like a couple hours before the show, we were talking to her, and we said, "Do you have evidence? We need evidence before the show tonight. You have until 5:30 next time to get us the information."
That is
Nothing.
specific. I was wondering.
Not a damn word. Not a thing. Nothing whatsoever. And then she goes off. She comes back a couple minutes later, and she's being really mean to me. She's like, "I will get you the evidence on the show tonight. Can I go back to work now?" And I'm like, "The fuck? I want your damn evidence. That's all I want."
Yeah.
If I wasn't so fucking pissed off and wanting the damn evidence, I wouldn't be hopping on you right now. But no, you decided to go fucking off on me. It's like, what did I do? I did nothing. I did nothing to you, and you go off. It's like, give me the damn evidence or whatever you want to do, because we also did not agree on doing it on the show tonight, but we were like, okay, we'll see what happens. So we're gonna wait and see. If she pops in at any point, we're stopping everything we're doing and we're gonna let her speak. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. And honestly, I do know she has told me that she works in a hospital, so there could be some stress there. I'm not defending her. I'm just saying that could be a reason why she snapped, right?
And at that point, I wouldn't care because
Yeah.
she
I mean,
snaps. She snaps. Doesn't give me a good excuse. What the hell am I supposed to do?
yeah. I'm
You
not
know,
I'm not excusing it. I mean, don't get that twisted. I'm just saying that is a possible reason, and I could see her snapping. You know.
again, I don't care. If she
Yeah.
wants to play fucking hardball, she can play hardball if she wants. I don't care. You know?
Yeah.
If she wants
Oh,
to go on for this little fucking goddamn tangent, I don't give a shit. If you
Oh.
want to make us look like pieces of shit and then want to have me drag in Tipster and make him look like a piece of shit, I don't go with that. That's something I don't go with. Fuck
I don't-
you.
I don't either, and I agree with that. And here's the thing, Huntress, we need the proof. You say you have a proof. If you're gonna make a fucking accusation like that, especially on our goddamn fucking show, and yes, I am a little heated, so bear with me. Fuck's sake, you need to show us that evidence right when you say it.
Yeah.
You can't do this shit and then like, oh, we can't get it on a Google Drive. Oh, I can't figure out how to get it on a Dropbox. Really?
Bullshit. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all of it. It's all it ever is. You expect me, and I'm a functioning human being, you know. Do you expect me to believe that bullshit? I've seen enough liars in my fucking day. Do you expect me to believe that bullshit? No,
So
I don't.
So I will say this. If the accusations are proven false, we apologize for them getting out on the air. And we will do everything that we can to not let that happen again in the future. But if they are true, it is extremely damning for Susie. I mean, we have to speculate here. Either side of it, right? I mean, I think that's the only thing
Here's
we
a
can
kind of here's a kind of interesting little idea, and it's that the viewers figure this one out. The night we were talking to Huntress, the last time we had her on a voice call. During that voice call, we found out that Susie's cameo went down. Kind of interesting considering the fact that she watches this show supposedly. Kind of interesting little tidbit of information. And then Huntress is like, "Oh well, is that good points for me?" It's like, I'll give you this one, partially, because it's kind of suspicious and kind of weird that because you said that shit, her cameo went down. Kind of suspicious, I think. But
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to give you. Give us
And-
evidence, give us proof, and shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just let us look at the evidence. I'm sure there's people who watch this or people that we know that can look at the information and go, oh, this is legit. And if anyone wants to, whenever we get it, I'll give it to you. I'll let Nick
Yeah.
give it to you. I don't care. Just look at it, see if it's legit, and we'll go with that. Because I don't want to get fucked over or lied to. I hate that.
Yeah, I hate it too, and I distinctly remember her saying after she dropped it, and I don't know why I remember this, because I haven't slept the last few days that well because of the stress of all this shit. Okay? I distinctly remember Hunter saying, when I saw news that Susie took down her Patreon, I knew I was going to drop the nuke. She said it, I think, after we were off the air.
I don't think Susie took down her Patreon. I think Patreon took down her Patreon.
Patreon took it down.
No,
Yeah.
she's moving over to.
She's going to. Wait. Maybe she. Wait. No, I think she. Well, she was going to get. They shut her Patreon down, but she was in the process of moving everything over to a site that hosts stuff that ignores DMCA's.
Yeah.
Yes. That was something we dropped like a couple weeks ago, last week, something like that.
I think we dropped that Tuesday too.
Yeah,
I don't remember. No, yeah, it was. It was. I think it was because
I say
I don't know.
we did.
Because
I said, didn't we
remember.
do the Patreon thing first because it like just happened?
I don't remember.
Yeah, but when I think but I distinctly remember hearing Hunter say that though. I don't know why I remember it, but I remember it. And guys, we try to at least get accurate information on here. We joke around a lot, but on this, there's no joking.
Ain't no joking
No.
here.
No,
Not
serious-
on a claim such as serious as this.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I will say this. We have no proof that what she's saying is actually true. So take it for what you will. I've only known her 2 months. I don't necessarily believe her.
Well, see, okay, I don't know her really. I mean, except for the one night I was in, and I don't know, something just kind of threw me off. But and just the way you guys were explaining it to me the other night, I mean, she just happens to be from the same region, and I don't know, maybe she's calling out for attention. I don't know. I just
and that's what we were all thinking.
I will understand this. Her excuses went from, I'm looking on my phone for the evidence. It's not there. I'm having a friend bring my laptop. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, and it's on the laptop it's on the computer of the person I live with, and he can't get it. He's some YouTuber who can't figure out how to use a Google Drive or a Dropbox to get the information. So she's had to get screenshots. Now now days later she's got screenshots.
And then she's like, "Oh, I got a cable that I can just connect." No, give us screenshots. Give us a Gmail. Give us an email. Give us a fucking drive, or doc, or something. Dropbox, even. I don't care. Give me something.
No, the moment you guys were saying, she said she had some big news, and then she totally flaked on the whole thing.
Yeah.
It just sounded like she just was wanting attention. I don't know.
Yeah,
I agree with that 100%.
So Alyssa, if you're watching this, and you might be, I don't know, it's like what, midnight back in the UK?
No, it's more like 4 in the morning for me. So 6. It's like 4 in the morning there.
Yeah. So Alyssa, if you're watching this, and I have no doubt to think that you're not watching this. You said you were going to show us the screen share. You have until 8:30, right? Half past the hour? Because we're approaching the hour.
Maybe a little bit beyond that, but yeah.
Yeah, you basically have until 8:30 my time, Pacific time, 8:45-ish to show us the evidence. Or if you think the roasting we've given you so far is bad, oh, you haven't seen anything yet. I will say that right now. Because listen, what you did is you peed on my leg, on our leg, and you told us it was fucking raining. Alyssa, you make those accusations, and that's fine, you can make the accusations, but have the fucking evidence. And don't use this program to say, oh, Susie groomed me, and you don't have the evidence to back it up. You might, I don't know, but does not sound like it right now. It's not looking good for you.
No, it's not. 100% not.
Absolutely not.
If she has any speck of evidence, she would have gave it to us that night or like early Wednesday morning for me. Like that's what she would have done. But no.
Carl, that girls people. Hi, Carl.
Hey,
Howdy, I'm not late, by the way. I'm never late.
Don't worry about it. This is a serious show. There are no jokes. We have to. There's
Yeah,
a
he's totally
situation.
not late.
Yeah, we'll kind of catch you up later, but just understand this, Alyssa. Yeah, you make those accusations. You need to show us the evidence. And if you're during this show,
this is what she is. She makes accusations. We harp on her to get the information that she should have gave us earlier, and then she flakes out. And now she's currently offline on Discord. I think you're lying, girl. You gotta give me something. I think you're fibbing. And if you want to come in here and yell at me and yell at us, and you want to say that you're not fibbing, by all means, come in here. Tell me off. Tell us all off. I don't care. Yell at us. Yell in the fucking comments. I don't care. Just give us something so we know that you are still fucking alive, okay? And that's another thing.
The one
I'm going to kill myself because I don't have any evidence. Fuck you. Give me a goddamn break.
yeah,
you know the one thing I love?
I'll be back.
You know the one thing I love, guys?
What?
Green shots.
Green shot. What the hell is that?
Oh, you know, these little funny things where you can show your evidence of where you find stuff.
Oh, screenshots. I thought you said screenshots.
No, I said screenshots. You want to know why? I have millions of them on my computer because I am part of the news team. So I have to go find these things because I'm a reliable source.
Yeah. And not a flake like somebody else we know. Birthday cake hair.
Oh, you noticed my haircut? Thanks, Travis. But other than that, yeah, for real though. I did not say green shot, chat.
Yes. All right. Just because I'm gonna agree with chat.
I hate you all.
You know you love us. We are missing our host. Where's our host at? We have no host for this now. Great.
There's still let's see, we have a first player tokens host, we have an Alpharus host, and we have a me host.
Oh well, yeah.
And I'm going to say this to Susie and Stejo. If this is not true, we apologize. That doesn't change the fact that you're all both scumbag pieces of shit who falsely flag people and say that you can copyright your face when you can't. And it doesn't excuse the fact that you think McDonald's workers don't fucking deserve a raise. Fuck you.
You know what? she probably would. Yeah, this is coming from a woman who begs people for money to watch shit that she doesn't even legally have the right to. And she's saying people who actually work hard for their money don't deserve a raise.
Ranma, she actually said this. If
I
you're
know.
fat, she said, if you're fat, put down the Big Mac.
Uh-huh. I know.
What a cunt. I'm not upset to use that word. It's the truth. It works. And I hope she has to apply to McDonald's, and I hope they tell her no.
Damn.
I mean,
She probably
But
doesn't
let's-
have. She doesn't even have the basic skills to work anywhere.
And she got pissed because McDonald's workers in Scotland wanted a raise to £10 an hour. And
all right. All right. So but this is like the one that I'm gonna jump in on.
okay,
10 pounds.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
To...
Okay, I was gonna say, did someone see that? Okay.
Yep, I got it. I was on it.
I completely didn't even see it.
Yep. That's why I have mod view.
DM me, s'il vous plaît. Well, what's annoying is I don't think I can view mod view from the actual freaking profile of the Streamer Talk podcast, which is stupid.
I was in mod view. I was just making sure someone else saw it before I deleted it.
DM me, s'il vous plaît. But anyways, so they wanted a raise to 10 pounds, which is about $12.
Yeah.
Just under 13. It's $12.41. I make minimum wage in the state of Maine right now. Well, actually, they're giving us an extra $2 an hour because of this whole virus. But when this is done, I make minimum wage in Maine. That's $12 an hour. They want to raise to Maine's minimum wage. Technically, a little bit above. I mean, yes. And then, so Maine's is at 12, and then you go down to Florida. You want to know what Florida's minimum wage is? $8.51. How are you supposed to live off of that?
I mean, I live off minimum wage.
You also have parents.
Well, see, okay. If you think about it this way, now just looking at the prices of things. Now, okay. When I was, well, let's say, what was it, 25 years ago, okay? I remember being able to walk into McDonald's, of course, McDonald's, and you could go buy a Big Mac value meal for $3. Okay? Going to McDonald's now, it's like close to $7. So they can increase the price on their products, but the cost of living can't be increased as well. Some, I mean, just, you in this day and age, I mean, like, okay, now I work 2 jobs. I do. And one of my jobs, yes, I make above minimum wage, but I don't get a lot of hours. My other job, I don't get paid. I don't technically get paid a wage. It's based on commission, okay? Oh, inflation. Yeah, but see, inflation, you see everything gets inflated, like the price of beer, the price of cigarettes, the price of food, the price of McDonald's, the price of Burger King, the price of fucking, going to see a concert. The prices keep going up, but as the prices go up, the wage stays the same. And people wonder why. Oh, well, these companies are like, well, oh yeah, well, we're gonna have to do this because we're not getting, enough people, enough people coming in and buy our stuff. So, God, who's old? Shut up, Carl, dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I am fucking old. I will tell you this: less than 2 months will be my 49th birthday. So kiss my white ass. Anyway, so.
Wait, you're somehow younger than my uncle.
Huh?
Damn, that puts me. That really makes me think how old
So,
my family is.
Oof,
uh-huh.
And I
dog.
will
So,
say this, and I will state this.
I'll be
Steegio,
20 soon.
but
Steegio,
no,
go ahead.
it's an ever growing scale. So it's basically just imagine you have an adjustable wrench, okay, a monkey wrench, adjustable. Okay, as you open it up, imagine the end that's stationary is the amount you get paid, and the piece that's moving is the price of everything you need to buy to survive. The farther it gets away, the less money you'll be able to spend. People have gotten to the point where they have to decide, well, either I need to pay my rent or I need to get my insulin, or and I'm literally having to cut my insulin in half and use half the right amount. So, and that causes people to die. Corporations are it's bullshit. It really is.
Yeah, and for her to
But
say that
but to
people
give
don't,
people a living wage so that they can survive, I mean, it doesn't have to be some extravagant. Okay, let me check something here real quick.
I will say this, and Steegio, you are no fucking better than Susie. In fact, I think you might actually be worse if you can be, because you're fucking racist. You invoked KKK
Okay.
tweet in this situation,
Oh,
comparing your girlfriend to the KKK to a black man at a Klan rally. Fuck you.
oh, okay.
Fuck you.
I live in Wisconsin. Now, the minimum wage here is $7.25 an hour. Okay. Here we're gonna play a little math here. Let's say even at McDonald's.
Math is hard.
Yeah. But okay, here, hold on, let me
Computer
find
trick
my
just
little.
joined. Hello.
That was the
Okay.
zombie.
So okay, you
Oh,
figure.
never mind.
All right,
I'm
we'll
done.
round it up. We'll round it up $8 an hour. So we got 8 times. Let's say you get 40 hours a week. You can manage that. Okay, that's $320 a week. Okay,
That's
and
the
then
federal wage. About 15 states still use it, according to
okay,
chat.
so
Hi,
what?
Jay.
7.25?
Nice to finally
I
show your
just
face
rounded
over
it up
here.
to $8 because even at McDonald's you get some raises. Just depends on how good you work. So. All right, let's now we okay, and in a month, 4 weeks. Okay, so we have $1,280. Okay, now let's say most apartments, even here in Wisconsin, where we have, even in the city I live in, which has some of the lowest housing rates, and when it comes to rent, the place where I live is $800. Okay,
And
so
take 20% for taxes.
Yeah, take 20% for taxes.
well, okay, yeah, okay, so here, let me. So 1280. Oops.
By the way, if it's
Uh,
your first, welcome. Oh,
how much?
I've been talking with him.
What
TM
was what was what was
for
what was
about five for
how much was the
over,
tax rate? 20%. You said
just roughly just throw it out there 20%, just
20%.
high end of taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been talking with him in
All
Discord
right.
DMs for a while. It's like, why don't you just show your face in chat? Except I didn't actually say that.
yeah.
Hi, welcome to chat, Jay. Smile.
All right. So $1,024. Okay. The rent at these apartments where I live in, and these are nice apartments and they're huge, is $800.
And then
Okay.
if you you might
Now
go to a city like
wait. So all
Miami,
right.
and then
So
it's
800. Well, minus $800. Okay. This is just I'm doing this based on Wisconsin. Okay. You have $224 left. Average for one person to eat decent and not starve, $70 a week. So that's 70. Well, no, I mean, even at $70 a week, well, all right, we'll make it 50. Okay. So we'll subtract 200. Okay. That's $24. Now you have utilities. let's say your average
Gas,
utility
car
bill.
insurance, car
Right.
payment.
Right. So, well,
Not
if
necessarily
you,
car payment.
I'm
but-
leaving the car payment thing out for a minute. So we'll do here. Let's say average utility bill for electric is $45. Okay. So with what we already did, we are minus 21 in the hole. Okay. Now, car insurance. Let's say you get a good deal. Minus, we'll do 50 for that. 50 or $50 a month for your insurance. We'll just do it at a monthly rate. Okay, you're minus 71 right now. Okay, you have to put gas in your car. That's going to cost you at least $20. Well, it depends on how far you work. Well, here. Well, I'll just do here. So $20. So let's see, 30. All right, so we'll do minus 30. Okay, minus 30 for the month. Okay, you're already $101 in the hole. Okay, that's not including things like a cell phone. Cell phone bill, we'll just do minus 45. Okay, then you're 146 in the hole. Okay, you know, and if you happen to have internet or cable, depends on, like, here we'll just do minus another $40 for internet. Okay, just because internet, so you can watch something on Hulu, Netflix, which each one of those is another chunk of change out of your pocket. Like, what is it? Here we'll just use like minus. Here we'll do $10 for the month for, like, I know Netflix isn't $10 anymore, and then. Okay, so and then we'll do Hulu as $10, just as for an example. And okay. So right now, for a month, out of all that money that you make, 40 hours a week, you're already $206 in a hole. Now that doesn't include if if you have insurance, and a lot of places they try and get you as cheap as they can, and they can't. Sometimes, insurance through the company I work for is like well, I can't even remember. It's like $80 a month or some shit or something like that. People can't afford that shit. And when these people are asking, hey, give us a raise, even $2 an hour, like, here, raise it from $7.25, raise it to like $10 straight, or even $9.50. I don't care. It just, that's why people have two jobs. I have two jobs because I was sick of, like, sitting around and just playing video games all the time. I wanted to do something, make some extra money, so I could save up some money and buy some things that I like. I have, bills like everybody else. I have rent. I have cable. I have my cell phone. I have my cable, internet, and home phone are all in one package. But that's already $200 a month for me.
Back in night 44, thanks for the follow. Continue.
And it's just people. These people. Okay, and now
And
okay, so
with the host, thank you very much.
oh, well, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Meek Mech Knight.
Thank you.
But yeah. So yeah. Raise the minimum wage to 15 by 2025 is going to almost 7% every other year. Well, yeah, but see, and I hate to say it, the American dollar is in the shitter. It really is.
It is.
Because because every time something happens and we need more money, what does the government do? Oh, hey, we can just print some more.
And that's what happened down in, like, Africa, where they just kept printing and printing money until it was completely worthless.
Mm-hmm.
And bread cost over $1,000 just by a loaf.
And Rainma, if I could have two jobs, I would.
Mm-hmm.
But as a single parent, I'm the sole breadwinner. Trying to raise.
See, that's part of the thing that I'm getting at, is because now me, yeah, okay, my child is 18. I pay child support on top of
Dismo bro with those.
all my stuff. Dismo, bruh.
Bruh.
Nice. Thank you. But
thank you guys for checking us out. I do appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
right.
And we
So
don't
I
have
mean,
like this all the time. We do a lot of news and
right.
stuff.
But and people
Stay with
just
the follow. Thanks.
ooh,
Continue.
just people who just don't need to understand
Bruh.
that and like you, computer chick, you're a single parent, and I mean, do you make enough to actually get by, or do you have to?
Well, right now, see, I'm still
Before
paying
the
my
virus. Before the
loans.
virus.
Before the virus, I made enough to get by, pay my rent, pay my car payment, pay my bills. I don't have cable, and survive. I have a fund in case I need it, but right now I'm furloughed with work,
Mhm.
and I'm looking because my company just recently just said, we don't know when we're going to get back. I do IT for a lot of locations throughout
Right.
the country,
Right. Well,
and
okay.
we don't know
Yeah.
when we're going to get back because
Right.
if business isn't going to be, if business isn't making money, we're not making money.
Right. Yeah. Why are they going to pay out when they're not bringing any money in? But okay. So you be having a job where you're in IT. You probably make considerably better than a minimum wage, correct? When you're working.
Correct, and not what I should be making, but it took me years to get this position where I'm
Right.
at.
Right. But think of that a single mother with 2 kids who has to work at McDonald's. Who and people think, oh yeah, you're working at a job, you flip fucking burgers, what the fuck? You know what? Some people do not have the cognitive ability to actually strive above that.
And if you're complaining about people flipping burgers for a job, yet you go to buy burgers at McDonald's or someplace, I hope they don't spit in your burgers, because you deserve that.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah,
how I
that's
like
the
my
thing.
burgers.
Well, that's the thing. These people, oh yeah, McDonald's workers don't deserve, $15 an hour, $10 an hour, whatever. Oh yeah, it's bullshit. Anybody that's a job for noobs, for people just starting in the workforce. Yeah, but a lot of people don't understand that
And
there are
right,
a lot of people with disabilities who actually work those jobs. Yeah, okay.
and I
But there's
started.
people.
Okay, so Rainma, you can understand where I'm coming from this, because I started working at 15 years old. I was working fast food, been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
I worked my way through high school. I bought my own car, paid for my own graduation. And I was making only $6 an hour. I can understand the frustration of working fast food. I've been there.
Right.
I've been at $6 an hour, and I was working, I had to pay for a 1-bedroom apartment
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to have the motivation to want to better,
It's not so much, but I mean, motivation, yes, motivation. And a lot of people do get motivated to get out of those jobs and get into better jobs, either by finding a way, either they can go to school or they get into a trade, trades like that. But there are people who do not have the IQ to do anything else. Even if they want to do something else, they don't have the intelligence to do it. And that's why you see a lot of people working these jobs, into their, 20, late 20s, 30s, and sometimes into their 40s, and a lot of them, they maintain the same job. Yeah, they get like raises here and there, but it's not really enough.
and I'm at the
But
point.
anybody who disses anybody that works at fucking McDonald's, You know what they can do? I want to see them go to a McDonald's and everybody in that McDonald's say, you know what? We quit and walk out. Let's see you get your fucking burgers now.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of what I was
I
gonna say
want to see
too.
that. I want to see that myself because I've been there. I worked. Okay, so case in point, when there was a time when so I was working help desk at a company here in St. Louis. And I was 8, 9 months pregnant. Company basically, I was the first one in the CIO's office
Mhm.
and was told you're let go. I was 8, 9 months pregnant. No one's
Oh.
gonna hire a woman that's 8, 9 months pregnant.
Well, and that's they probably did that so that way they didn't have to give you maternity leave.
No.
No?
Let me finish.
Okay. Well, you got to explain why you were let go.
When I was let go because the company folded nationwide in 2007.
Okay. Then that's yeah, I get that. I understand that. So the company folded, you lost your job, and being that you were between 8 to 9 months pregnant.
Being that I was 8, 9 months pregnant, who's gonna hire a woman that's 8, 9 months pregnant? I got zero state help. My son had to be born a month early than normal. I still think that part of it because he had to be born early, maybe that's why he has Asperger's. Because so I can have insurance because I only had him. I only had insurance 1 month. 1 month after I was let go.
Mm.
I went to the state of Missouri, and here's what the state of Missouri told me: made too much money. I had to live on a credit card to pay my rent. I got zero Medicaid, zero help, zero nothing, no family. After my son was born, he was C-section. I was averaging 4 to 5 interviews a week. I had to go in daycare at 3 weeks old because I had to get to work.
Right.
I had to do
Okay.
what I had to do to survive.
Well, like Dismo Bros says here that said that it's a good argument, but on the other hand, McDonald's might not have enough money to pay $11 to $15 like Walmart. Then of course there's an argument that they deserve a higher wage, which they do. It's a complicated argument. Well, McDonald's is like one of the top selling fast food restaurants. Okay,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are not hurting for fucking money. Okay, I drove by in the town I live in. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 McDonald's. Okay,
Can you guys hear me?
yes.
Yeah.
Dismo, you're on the air. Dismo wanted to
Oh.
call in.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Dismo, you're on the air.
I'm not trying not to be rude. Sorry.
No. Just let me, I'll finish my statement. But McDonald's is one of the highest grossing restaurant chains. I think pretty much they everybody goes there. Everybody goes to McDonald's. I mean, it's fast. It's cheap. Well, it's not really that fast because it's gone to shit. But
Yeah, honestly.
well, yeah, but not all of them. Not all of them are franchise. A lot of them are corporate. That's the thing. They do have a lot of corporate stores. They do. But when I don't know. It might I don't know. But these monies are these even if it's a franchise, they're still making money hand over fist. They are. But they are
I don't know why it's not letting him.
people it's just it's a slippery slope. Yes, I know this. I know. But they still I mean, they don't have to pay $11 an hour. I mean, even $10 an hour, $10 an hour, they can afford it because they they even these franchise owners, because like the franchise owner, there's a franchise owner here that owns quite a few, and I know I'm not sure if she still owns it or somebody in her family, but she'd be pretty freaking old by now. I don't know, but okay, when they're making enough to buy a big ass house and all these cars and buy their kids cars, and they I mean, just bumping up the wage, just a little bit. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be something overly,
Wait,
you know.
he's not.
Huh?
Apparently, Mech Knight's trying to join the Discord, and it's not letting him for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why, but
but
at the end of the show, I do want to have a little bit of time because I have some things I need to say.
but
Well, I'm not saying that. Well, I guess they did say that they couldn't, but I'm just saying that it would be hard for them to do it because, like, just based off of Google results, McDonald's has about $21 billion, and they have 210,000 employees. So this is just a rough estimate, of course. Obviously there are people with higher positions and stuff, but just so say average McDonald's worker works 10 hours a day. That's about or $100 per employee times that 210,000. That's like $20 billion per whatever the employee makes. That would be very pricey.
I'm not. Yeah, but see, but that's the thing. But that's all bullshit. It's bullshit because they need these people to work for them, but yet half these people can't even afford to live in a fucking house. I mean, a lot of these people who work in these jobs have to, roommates, or they have to live with family. I mean, it's bullshit. It's because the American dollar is shit.
There's some that work McDonald's, and I'm friends with some that I'm friends with the manager at McDonald's back in my hometown. The manager at McDonald's back in my hometown, and they have a family. They have to survive. I'm friends with some fast food workers. They have to survive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, the thing is, even the bare necessities on what you make at fucking McDonald's through minimum wage, it's not enough to survive.
No, it's not. No, it's not, because I've been there. Okay, case in point, when after I worked fast food, I worked for a printing company. I was only making $6 an hour.
That's not minimum wage, though.
No, it's not.
Some states are good with the dollar, some are bad. No, the whole U.S. is fucked up. The dollar is shit.
Yeah,
it really is.
Alpha
said
back in the day, I was making $6 an hour in a bindery part-time position, barely making it. I had to pay for this is when I was 18, 19 years old. I had to pay for my own house, lights, gas, cable, internet at the time. We had DSL, and I had to survive. I didn't even have a cell phone back then, didn't even have a car. I had to rely on public transportation. This is before, and I was paying my way through college as well. I was barely at the time. I was paying paying a roof over my head and was not eating. My boss at the time came to me and was like, "You're not eating." I go, "No, I'm not." And it's like, "Would you like to have some extra hours?" I go, "Why not?" I was working a part-time job and I was begging for extra hours just to make it meet.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Well, at that point, it starts to seem less like you said it was because it was the US dollar stuff, but
no, the US dollar is literally shit. It is.
Well,
because also every time they run out of money, they just print more. That's what they've been doing.
Well, that causes inflation, which hurts them more. But the thing is that what I'm trying to get at is that maybe it's not that the dollar's fault. Maybe it's the Department of Justice and the FTC. Like, it's their job specifically to enforce the laws, to pay minimum wage, and to make sure workers are treated right and have enough money to sustain themselves. And if McDonald's can't afford to pay all their employees, well, then they might need to let some go or start going faster and making more money. Like the Walmart, they're the biggest, retail chain, and they can manage to pay every single employee $10 to $11 an hour. Like, I feel like the government probably needs to step in and, let the companies know, like, you need to start paying them well and, and like follow the law.
It's not up to the national government. It's up to the state governments of how they treat their employees. But the government don't need to step in. It's just that okay, how I was motivated is I brought out my accounting books from when I was in high school and in the 90s. Yeah, I'm showing my age. They need to teach our high school kids from now about accounting and budgeting. I brought back the accounting and budgeting books that I had in high school when I was first my major layoff in 2007. I'm still using that today of how to. And I went from a 500. I had the lowest credit of all credit back in 2007, and I managed to rebuild my credit within 10 years without bankruptcy because I was pulling out my old accounting books from high school and college. They need to bring that back to teach our young kids, and I'm teaching my son to this day how to budget money, how to survive, so he knows for the future because they aren't teaching that in today's schools.
No. Yeah, because our schools are underfunded because of the fucking government.
The state governments are the ones that are up to funding schools and stuff, necessities for them. So like roads and stuff, that's up to the states. The school education system, the problem with that, well, it's a big discussion really, but what everyone seems to find the problem is that the states are more focused on the end of grade tests. They want them to do better scores on certain topics rather than teach them and be ready, get students ready for work in the future.
All right.
Yeah, but if they're not getting
hold the fuck standardized test. All right, continue.
Well, yeah, that standardized testing. They need to bring back shit like when I was in fucking junior high school. I had a class in junior high school, small engine repair. It was an elective. We learned how to fix lawnmowers. And that's a skill that I still to this day can use. I don't.
And you know what, this is a skill that my son has Asperger's, and he's on the autism spectrum. Before issue, because I can't say it because if it goes on YouTube, it'll flag it. My son was doing life skills where they take him out to do like life skills, engine repair, shopping, and all that, which I'm all for. I'm all for. You need to do that life skills.
And we're going to have to leave it there because I have something I need to address really quick that is completely off this topic that is compared to what we had to talk about at the start of the show.
Okay, so, just take a breath, Nick. Take a breath.
Bear with me. Alyssa was supposed to be on this program tonight. She said she was going to be on. We had given her until now to come on. We're coming to the end of the program. She is not on. It is my feeling that she is trying to use the accusation she made against Susie Liu. And believe me, I don't like the bitch. Nobody that I know likes the bitch. She's a false copyright flagger. She thinks she has the copyright to her face. Everything that she does is wrong. But there's an accusation made on this program Tuesday that we hard disavow. We have nothing to do with Nightmare Hunters now. She's using it for clout, and she's trying to use this podcast for clout. And I will be damned if I allow that to happen. She's trying to put fake news on this program, and we don't do that. Alyssa, if you're listening to this, if you had the proof at the time you made the accusation, this would not be happening. You fucked us.
And fuck you, Alyssa. Fuck you, and I don't care. Come at me, bitch. Come at me.
Did you guys hear about the companies like Toy, Funimation, and them are starting to take down Susie Liu's content, and I think there was a rumor going around that they were gonna sue her for her website as well.
Yeah, but the
I
thing,
did
the
not hear
website she goes through, does
Doesn't
not
report
acknowledge
DMCA.
GCMAs.
It doesn't matter. They know who she is, and her face is in the video.
They'll go
they
after
know.
her. Oh, they can go after her, but her page will never come down.
Never,
Yes.
ever,
No,
ever.
she can't. They won't enforce the DMCA, but that doesn't mean that the website can't be taken down. They just have to take it to court instead of reporting it to the host.
Yeah.
If they take it to court, they could probably get it taken down.
Yeah, but it depends on where it's hosted. If it's hosted outside of where they will have to figure out where the host is and file
They can also
file
go
court.
after,
They'll have to file it in court in that country.
they can also go after the domain name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
so-
just
I had to play a little
they are.
commercial
They've
live.
gone after the domain name to Google, which I
Yes.
don't think it's Google that does the domain name, but
No,
they've gone
she goes
after
through
for
she
block
goes through
sources.
GoDaddy. She
Yeah,
goes
I
through
say-
GoDaddy.
The domain name was from GoDaddy, and then I know they went after Google, say like, hey, don't show these search results.
Oh yeah, so yeah, any search does not go to her. Yeah. Yeah, search Google
Anyways,
for
sorry.
her-
So,
for her
hey
page.
guys, yo, we're out of time.
Yes. We're out of time.
Why does it matter? We can go as long as we want.
No, I need to go sleep.
Come on.
You need to
Yeah,
start
I
this
need
shit
to go,
earlier.
And we will figure. We might adjust the times next week. We'll figure it out. Stay attention to our Twitter. Alyssa.
Yeah,
I was-
possibly. I don't know when I work
I was really-
next Friday.
I was really amped up to laugh at if Susie Liu got her domain off of Google domains.
Okay, so
And
since
Jake, if
Hey,
you
wait.
want to message me on Discord after the podcast, let me know. Just message me. I put in my Discord information.
I took care of it. I got the mutual server.
okay,
Alright,
so since
We'll
so
be-
since she okay, I was very calm. I was very good. I was calm, and I was like, I'll give it a benefit of the doubt. Maybe she'll come on. Fuck you, Alyssa. You fucked with us. You lied to us.
Alyssa,
Fuck
Let him
you.
speak. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him go ahead, Travis. Finish what you were gonna say. People were talking all over you.
You pulled us along for this little bitch fest that you wanted to go on, and you pulled us along. You tugged us along. We were interested in what you had to say. You come in here Tuesday. You lie to us. You say that this happened. Fuck you. We disavow everything you fucking said, every piece of shit lie you said. If you have any information, we don't want to hear it anymore because you fucked up. You said you were going to get it to us by Friday. What day is it, everybody? Say it with me.
Friday.
1, 2, 3. Friday.
Friday.
It's Friday.
Okay,
It's fucking
Here's the
Friday.
thing, Alyssa.
Okay,
And
I'm
Alyssa,
confused.
You're
Who's
off the
Alyssa?
news- You're off the news team, and you'll never be back on it.
Okay,
Fuck
wait,
you.
wait, hold on. Now, she can go and jump off take a long walk off a short pier because she's
pier?
a shit-stained fucking dumpster fire who can kiss my ass.
I love that. I love
Okay,
that.
so-
All right, you know what? I'm ending that. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Stick around for the raid. We'll catch you next time. Bye.